Tomorrow never comes. Ryan Walker was 24 years old and lived in Seattle, Washington. He had big dreams. He wanted to start his own business. He wanted financial freedom. He wanted to make his parents proud. But there was one problem. Ryan always believed there would be a better time tomorrow. Every morning, his alarm rang at 6 a.m. He would open one eye, look at the ceiling, and whisper, just 10 more minutes. 10 minutes became 30. 30 minutes became an hour. Before he knew it, half the day was gone. He had hundreds of business ideas saved on his laptop, dozens of online courses bookmarked, stacks of motivational books sitting untouched on his shelf. He loved watching successful entrepreneurs on YouTube. He admired their confidence, their discipline, their wealth. But every time he thought about taking action, his mind whispered, "You could start tomorrow. 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 Tomorrow." Weeks turned into months. Months turned into years. Nothing changed. One afternoon, Ryan met his childhood friend, Daniel. Daniel had never been smarter than Ryan. In school, Ryan always had better grades, better ideas, more talent. Yet something was different. Daniel had built a small digital marketing company. He had hired employees. He had clients across America. Ryan couldn't understand it. Over coffee, he finally asked, "How did you become successful so quickly?" Daniel smiled. "It wasn't because I was smarter." Ryan looked confused. "Then what was it?" Daniel leaned forward. "I simply stopped waiting." Ryan stayed silent. Daniel continued, "Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they delay. They wait until they feel motivated. They wait until everything is perfect. They wait until fear disappears. And while they wait, life keeps moving." Those words stayed in Ryan's mind. That night, he looked around his apartment. The unfinished notebook, the unopened courses, the untouched business plan. Everything represented one thing: potential, not progress. Ryan suddenly realized something painful. He wasn't tired because he worked hard. He was tired because he carried years of unfinished dreams. Dreams become heavy when they're never pursued. For the first time in his life, Ryan admitted the truth. His biggest enemy wasn't failure. It wasn't bad luck. It wasn't lack of money. It was laziness and the habit of saying, "I'll do it tomorrow." He stood in front of the mirror, looked himself in the eyes, and quietly said, "If nothing changes, 1 year from now, I'll still be standing here, making the same excuses." That sentence hit him harder than anything he had ever heard. That night, Ryan made a decision. No more waiting. No more perfect timing. No more tomorrow. The next morning, Ryan's alarm rang at exactly 6 a.m. His first instinct was the same as always. Just 10 more minutes. But this time, he remembered the promise he had made to himself. He got out of bed immediately. It wasn't easy. He didn't feel motivated. He didn't feel excited. But he understood something powerful. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Ryan made a simple rule. Every day, he would complete one meaningful task before checking social media. Just one. On the first day, he finished the first lesson of an online business course. The second day, he created a business plan. The third day, he built a simple website. Small actions, nothing impressive, but something incredible was happening. For the first time in years, he was moving forward. Weeks passed. The habit of procrastination slowly became the habit of action. Ryan realized another truth. Success isn't built in giant moments. It's built in tiny decisions repeated every single day. One evening, he received an email. A small local company was looking for someone to improve their online presence. Ryan almost ignored it. Fear whispered, "You're not ready." But another voice answered, "You never become ready by waiting." He applied. A week later, he got the project. It wasn't a $1 million contract, but it was his first client. He worked harder than ever. He delivered more than expected. The client was impressed. They recommended him to another business, then another, and another. Within 1 year, Ryan had enough clients to leave his old job. Within 3 years, he owned a successful digital marketing agency. His company served businesses across the United States. He hired employees. He helped young entrepreneurs build their dreams. One afternoon, Ryan was invited to speak at a business conference. As he stood on the stage, thousands of people listened carefully. He smiled and said, People often ask me what changed my life. Was it a great opportunity? Was it a lucky break? Was it meeting the right people? He paused. Then he answered, "No, my life changed the morning I stopped saying, 'I'll do it tomorrow.'" The audience became completely silent. Ryan continued, "Laziness doesn't steal your future in one day. It steals it one excuse at a time. Tomorrow is the favorite word of failure. Today is the favorite word of success." The audience stood up and applauded. Later that evening, Ryan walked outside. The sunset painted the sky with brilliant shades of orange and gold. He remembered the young man who once spent hours scrolling through social media, dreaming without acting. He smiled, not because life had become easy, but because he had become stronger. He finally understood. Motivation starts the journey. Discipline finishes it. And success belongs to those who take action before they feel ready. Final message. If you keep waiting for the perfect time, you may spend your entire life waiting. The perfect moment does not exist. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Start today. Because one day, you'll either say, "I wish I had started earlier," or you'll proudly say, "I'm grateful I started when I did." Remember this forever. The distance between your dreams and your reality is called action.